Hi everybody, hope you're well. This is just a short video showing you the sort of pride of my collection of my Star Wars vintage diecast. I do have more than this. I have some in storage, but the reason these are on display is because they are, well, they're the ones that are in the best condition. At the moment, you can still pick these up for about the same price I paid for these. I must have bought the Star Destroyer about 5 or 6 times over until I eventually ended up with something which I considered to be in almost mint condition. Same again with the Falcon. I mean, there's a lot of these knocking about with the radar missing, or the guns missing, or in some instances the cockpit missing. But these, as you can see, are pretty impressive condition-wise. And there we have a Y-wing, not mint, as you can see. A lot of the what they call the nose guns, those are snapped off because those are only made out of fragile plastic. So getting one in good nick is difficult, especially with the drop bomb. And the chrome on the R2 there, you can see that releases the drop bomb. That is more often than not worn to the extent that it's just the kind of toffee coloured plastic underneath. But that chrome is still on there, so prone to cracks on the boosters as well. You can see there's a crack on the back there on the left. Let's get that back in focus. X-Wing again. To get one with good original paint on the red and yellow stripes there. They're not decals, that's paint. That's one reason I do like these. And also with the cockpit, pretty hard to get your hands on one in good nick. The most desirable and the most expensive of the lot is the TIE Fighter. Don't ask me why. I think mainly it's because of the little the fella on the back. If I can just show you that comes out, and excuse my hands getting in the way. There you are. And in there is, if I can get that in focus, a little Darth Vader. Now that is more often than not missing, even if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one of these in the first place, because like I said, you type in vintage Star Wars diecast on eBay, and this is always the one that demands high prices, and at auction tends to go for around about £30 with the pilot. And then you have Darth Vader's prototype, same again, normally goes for about £25 to £30 if you have the pilot in the back, which this one does. And also the wings are very prone to being bent. The join there on the left and on the right is basically a little black plastic peg that fits into the wings, and those are quite often twisted, so it doesn't stand well when they're connected. This one is pretty decent. The paint's pretty decent, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Well, I'll have to be, because this is the only one I've got. I have several of the others, but this is the only standard TIE Fighter I've got. And then the last but not least is the Landspeeder. This one's in pretty good nick, but it's missing the windscreen. I've never been able to get a hold of one on the windscreen. I do see them, but they tend to go for lots 50 plus, simply because that windscreen is detachable. If they'd managed to make that a sort of solid, integral, fixed part, it wouldn't be so expensive. But this one's an okay nick. It's pretty good. But I can't say it's a complete collection of A New Hope diecast, because that one hasn't got a windscreen. But hopefully one day I'll sort that out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you like that. Whatever you're up to this weekend, have a good one. I'll see you soon for another upload, whatever that may be. And may the force be with you. Cheers. Bye-bye.